I just don't know what's been going on. It's like I'm a new me. You feel me? Would you believe that I had loved you, do anything for you? What's the price to pay when somebody else adores you? Tell me if I'm wrong, this Patron is kinda strong. I'm swerving while I'm driving, could you please leave me alone? Nobody's there to listen, my eyes steady glisten. Could you just shut the fuck up and pay attention? Excuse what I said, my head's full of lead. Forgetting all the talking, I just write it down instead. What if I was scared, would you still be there? Would the world be better if we all came in pairs? I'm talking about the unconditional matchmaker, sophisticated chick, get into the fucking paper. Come along this journey with me, let's search the 7 seas. I want a chick that can do better than me, but still I provide. As I open up my eyes, my ego's too big and I got a lot of pride.
This is supposed to be what dreams are made of, but people out had a time to hang with. Always look at me and say the same shit. You promise me you would never change. You promise me you would never change.
Where do I begin? When I'm trying to holler, you say let's be friends. Come on, let's take a plane. Will I ever find a girl to give this ring to? Maybe one day, but it just ain't you. Maybe one day and this remains true. I'm feeling kinda sick and my face turns blue. Could this be cause all the love that I have for you? I'm down, I nod around, I roll swisher sweets just to get lifted. This talent that they have, but I just call it gifted. People claim I'm white cause I'm steady rocking Vans. Truth be told, I don't really give a damn, but why should it even matter though? I really don't give a fuck, just pay attention to my flow. Got the world in the palm of my hand, so I'm gripping steady tight, about to take over by the end of the night.